Alright everybody, how are we doing today? I want to thank you guys for tuning in, thank you guys for listening, thank you guys for everything. It is quite beautiful. So today, the Lord chose the Thaw deck for you guys. So obviously there's a little bit of a message that needs to come out of this for the collective to kind of, I don't know, you know, when it's this deck that it's going to be give me a little bit of a butt kicker. I like to call this deck the raw and real deck. I do have another urban one coming, but that'll be alright. So I just want to thank you guys for tuning in, thank you guys for everything. Thank the Lord for waking you up today. Be thankful for everything you have. It's a Friday, be blessed. It's probably a payday for a lot of us. So let's just be blessed with what we have. Yeah. Yeah, number 5, worries. Letting that worries go. And if you guys are inclined, I do personal readings. Do a personal reading and a book, all in one fell swoop. Alright, good morning everybody. How's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in here. So I had to do a stop and a reverse and a repeat, just because I was off in what I was trying to tell you guys inside of this stuff. I was reading this stuff like it was the regular tarot, and I forgot that it's not the regular tarot, okay? So what this message is kind of telling us here, I used the Thoth deck. Thank you for tuning in. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what's really going on. So kind of a puke, but either way. So what it has here is that there's people out there inside this collective right now that they're more worried about their pentacles rather than the success of other people. They're more worried about how they do rather than what's really going to go on. Okay, when you hit the moon card is actually not the greatest card in the world inside of this deck. This is actually, from what I was just reading on it, this is actually a pretty sinister card. So, this worry about everybody else chasing down these pentacles and trying to get their stuff is bringing out some false things. They're trying to create some illusions around some different things. That's why you see the sun being devoured down there on the bottom by everything. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to be a little bit more sinister with the things they're doing. They're not worried about peace anymore. They're not worried about keeping things together. Okay, see how it's kind of, the swords are crossing each other. This is the 2 of Swords coming out in reverse. So they're just not worried. The decision that they've made has been made. They're making the decision. They're doing what they have to do. And the universe understands everything that is unfolding as it's unfolding here. Okay, it has to unfold the way that it has to unfold, because at this point you get to this 10 of Swords, right? So you're getting pinned down by other people's decisions or pinned down by your own decisions. You know, you're facing a little bit of ruin right now. You're facing a little bit of heartache, a little bit of breakage, a little bit of just not knowing, a lack of known. You're getting pinned down by maybe getting caught up in things you really shouldn't get caught up anymore, maybe doing things you shouldn't be doing. And now you're wondering why you're not seeing those pentacles coming, why you're not seeing that everything arise and come out for yourself. Because your Chariot's probably a little bit, you know, you're yoked, you're moving in the right direction, you're doing the right things, okay? The Chariot's telling you that. But there's other people out there that have your demise in mind. There's other people out there that are staring down at you that don't want to see the succession come up. They would rather block your good luck, they'd rather block everything that's coming in for you and hold you off, block off that wheel, rather than pour into your cup and let you succeed and show that they actually care, right? Yeah, sorry, but and if they pour it into your cup and they succeed, and then look, you get great fortune if they do that. If people will believe you, pour into your cup, believe in what you're doing, believe in everything you have going on, look at how the indulgence changes. Look how everybody starts thriving once everybody starts believing. Once everybody gets past that fun, all that stuff. Everybody can come up and everybody can gain from this. Everybody can learn. Everybody can expand. Look at, you're hitting the fire. You're hitting the King of Wands. I'm on it. It's saying, let's go. You need to light that fire. You need to keep going. But once you light the fire, understand you got to keep going. You got to keep riding that horse, because your happiness is just on the other side. Just got to move through this portion of it. Just got to move through the worry about where the money's going to come from. Move on. Keep your head down. Just keep focusing on it. Don't get caught up in the false illusion that you're not going to make it. Okay? It's going to be fine. Understand that the decision's been made. You're going to have to walk the path of what you got to do. But it's going to lead to happiness. Because the universe is telling you that you've got this. You've done the work. You put in the time. You put in the energy. It'll be okay. Right? Look at it. Just cups are flowing over, just pouring over for you. You're going to finally hit that Emperor. You're going to finally win the war. You may have lost a couple battles on the way, but you're going to win this war. Yeah, Emperor to the Hierophant. Come on. And people are going to be freaking salty about it. They are not going to like it. Once your light starts shining out, how their light goes dull, they are not going to like it anymore. Alright, everybody. I'm going to piece that together for you so you guys see the beginning and the end. And I'll leave that little bit in there about how I screwed up in there too. Just because it happens to all of us. We are human. We do make mistakes. And at least I wanted to get the reading right for you guys so that way you guys could understand everything that was going on and what was really at stake, and the fact that I wanted to make sure I gave you guys a good message so I could pour into your cup. Right? I want to see everybody succeed. I would love to see you guys succeed. I'd love to see your cups get full with abundance. That's what I'm about. I'm about success for you guys. Alright? So, like I said, thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you guys have made it this far, please go ahead, like and comment. Let me know that you're there. Put 100 down there at the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Shoot me an email. Shoot me a DM. Don't shoot me a DM if you want to try and help me build my account. If you want to help me build my account, like and share and come in and get a reading. Pour into me. That's all I'm going to ask. We can pour into each other that way. Alright? So, I want to thank you guys for everything. You guys have a great day. And like I said, engage from the bottom up. From the bottom up, thank you guys very much. Share it out to your friends.